Hello children, welcome to Math Park. In our park, today we are going to learn about ratio. What is ratio? Suppose I ask you which building is taller. So what are we doing here? We are comparing heights of the buildings. Now, here there are few boys. Now, each class has some boys and girls. So whether boys are more or girls are more. So again what we are doing? We are comparing number of boys to number of girls. So ratio is comparison between two quantities. So if you are asked what is the ratio of boys is to girls, so boys are here 6 and girls 5. So the ratio of boys is to girls is 6 is to 5. Let us solve some more problems. Simplifying ratios. So here, if there are 6 green balls and 2 red balls, then the ratio of red to green can be written as red is to green is equal to 2 is to 6. Let us rearrange this. For every 3 green balls, there is 1 red ball. So if you are asked what is the ratio of red is to green, it is 1 is to 3. If the ratio of green is to red, it would be 3 is to 1. Now to simplify ratios, it is same way as to simplify fractions. When we are simplifying these fractions 3 is to 2, what we are actually doing here, children, is we are dividing these two numbers by their HCF. So 6 and 2, the HCF is 2. So we divide it by 2. We divide 6 by 2, we divide 2 by 2. So we get the ratio 3 is to 1. A ratio written in the simplest form must not contain any decimal or fractions. Remember children, the ratio when simplified form must not contain any decimal or fraction. Now, let us solve some more questions. So here we are simplifying this ratio in the simplest form. The ratio is 56 is to 21. So we first find what is the HCF of 56 and 21. Yes, the HCF of 56 and 21 is 7. So dividing both by 7, 56 divided by 7 we get 8. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So the simplified form of 56 is to 21 is 8 is to 3. 36 is to 60. The HCF of 36 and 60 is 12. Dividing by 12, 36 divided by 12 we get as 3 and 60 divided by 12 we get as 5. So 3 is to 5 is a simplified form of 36 is to 60. Now let us simplify the ratio which is in decimals. So to simplify this ratio in decimals, what are we doing here children? We remember that it should never be in the decimal form. So we can see in decimal place there is single digit. So to remove the single digit, we'll have to multiply both of them by 10. So 0.8 multiplied by 10 and 0.9 multiplied by 10, we get the ratio as 8 is to 10. So that is how the simplified form of 0.8 to 0.9 is 8 is to 9. 8 and 9 both are consecutive numbers. So they are co-prime. So this is in the simplest form. Now let us look for 1.2 is to 3.4. Again here we have decimal part single digit. So we multiply both of them by 10. Multiplying 1.2 by 10 we get 12 and 3.4 multiplied by 10 we get 34. Now 12 and 34 are yet not in the simplified form. The HCF is 2. So we divide both of them by 2. 12 divided by 2 we get 6. So 6 is to 17 is a simplified form of 1.2 is to 3.4. Once again children, let us have a recap. So if we are simplifying the ratios 56 is to 21, what are we doing? We are dividing them by HCF. Dividing 56 by 7 we get 8. Dividing 21 by 7 we get 3. So the simplified form of 56 is to 21 is 8 is to 3. 36 is to 60. When we are simplifying this ratio to the simplest form, the HCF is 12. So dividing by 12 we get 3. 60 divided by 12 we get 5. So simplest form of 36 is to 60 is 3 is to 5. When we are simplifying the ratios which are in the decimal forms, what do we understand in the decimal form? If there is a single digit, we are multiplying by 10. So 0.8 multiplied by 10 is 8. 0.9 multiplied by 10 is 9. So the simplified form of 0.8 to 0.9 is 8 is to 9. Same thing we did here. 1.2 is to 3.4. Multiplying by 10, we got 12 is to 34. Again, the HCF of 12 and 34 is 2. Dividing by 2, we got it as 6 is to 30, 6 is to 17. So that is how we have learned how to simplify the ratio in the simplest form. Now let us understand furthermore. Now, here we have the ratios which are in the form of fractions. Children, remember, as we have seen in the previous slide, the simplified form cannot be in the form of fractions. So what do we do here is, we have to find the LCM of the denominators. So LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So here what we need to do is, we multiply each fraction by their LCM. So multiplying 3 by 4 by 4, what we get here is, we cancel 4 ones are 4 and 4 ones are 4. So 1 into 3. Here we are simplifying 1 by 2 into 4. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So that is how here we are getting this as 3 into 1 is 3 and 2 into 1 is 2. That is how the simplified form of 3 upon 4 is to 1 upon 2 is 3 is to 2. Now, to simplify 2 upon 3 to 4 upon 5, again we find the LCM of 3 and 5. So LCM of 3 and 5, since they are prime, the LCM is 15. So we multiply each of the fraction by 15. Now when we are multiplying this fraction by 15, what are we doing here is, we simplify this, dividing a numerator by denominator. 3 ones are 3, 3 5s are 15, 5 ones are 5, 5 3s are 15. So finally, what are we getting here is 5 into 2, which is 10, and 4 into 3, which is 12. Now 10 is to 12 is yet not in the simplified form. The HCF is 2. So we will divide both the numbers by 2. Now dividing these numbers by 2, we get 5 is to 6. So this is how the simplified form of 2 upon 3 is to 4 upon 5 is 5 is to 6. Now children, here we have a question simplifying these ratios. We can see that the unit here is different. So unit is different. So remember, whenever we are simplifying the ratio to the simplest form, the unit has to be same. So we first convert this meter to centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So we convert 2 meter to centimeters. So we get 2 meter as 200 centimeter. So that is how we simplify this. 7 centimeter is to 200 centimeter. Centimeter and centimeter get cancelled. The ratio does not have unit. So the ratio of 7 centimeter is to 2 meter is 7 is to 200. Here we solve, simplify the ratio 3 kg to 200 gram. Again, the unit is different. So what do we do here? We convert this kilogram to gram. 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. So 3 kilogram would be 3000 gram. Now, simplifying this, dividing both by 100, we get 30 is to 2. And 30 is to 2 is yet not in the simplified form. The HCF is 2. So we divide this by 2. So 30 divided by 2, we get 15. And 2 divided by 2, we get 1. So 15 is to 1 is the simplified form of this ratio 3 kg is to 200 gram. Once again, let us recap, children. So when we have to simplify the ratios which are in fractions, what did we do here? We found the LCM of 2 and 4. So LCM was 4, we multiplied by 4. We multiplied by half by 4, we got it as 3 is to 2. When we have to find the simplified form of 2 by 3 is to 4 by 5, we found the LCM of 3 and 5, which was 15. Multiplying both the ratios by 15, we obtained it as 10 is to 12. 10 is to 12 was yet not in the simplified form. Dividing this by 2, 10 divided by 2, we got 5. And 12 divided by 2, we got as 6. So 5 is to 6 is the simplified form of 2 upon 3 is to 4 upon 5. When the ratios are having different units, what did we do here? We converted this 2 meter to 200 centimeter. So the ratio, the unit has to be same. And final ratio does not have unit. The centimeter and centimeter gets cancelled. So the ratio of 7 centimeter to 2 meter is 7 is to 200. For 3 kg, we convert this into 3000 gram. 3000 is to 200. On simplifying, we get 30 is to 2 when we divide by 100, and 15 is to 1. So this is how children remember to simplify the ratios to the simplest form. We should see that they should never be in the form of decimals and not in the form of fractions. Now let us learn something new. So we now learn how to divide given quantities in given ratio. This is how we learn sharing, children. You must be sharing your tiffin with your friends. Suppose you have, say, 6 chocolates and you have to share among 3 friends equally, then you will get 2 each. Suppose you have to share some amount in different ratio. For example, here, Tom wants to share $40 between Alan and Brian in the ratio 3:2. So what we need to do here is first find how many parts. So here we can see that the total number of parts. This means that $40 is divided into total number of parts, which are 3 plus 2, which is 5. So 3 plus 2, we get here 5 parts. Okay, so this is 5 parts. Further, what we do, we find the value of each part. What is the value of each part? So for that, 40 divided by 5. 40 divided by 5, you get this as 8. So each part has value 8. Now let us see how it is divided between Alan and Brian. Alan has got 3 parts, each part of $8. Brian has got 2 parts, each part of $8. Again, 3 parts of $8 is 8 into 3, which is 24. So Alan receives $24. 2 parts of 8, Brian receives 8 into 2, which is $60. If you need to check, children, $24 plus $16 will total add up to 40. This total will be adding up to 40. This is how you recheck it. Okay. So this is how Tom divided $40 between Alan and Brian in the ratio 3:2. Alan got $24 while Brian got $16. Now, what if, children, if you have more than 2 friends, it is to be divided upon more number of people, then what to do? So let us take another question which has which is to be divided into more number of parts. So we have a question. Now here is Anne and she wants to share $54 between Angel, Lucy, Ali in the ratio 2:1:3. So if she has to share this in the ratio 2:1:3, what is the first thing that we have to do is we find the total number of parts. So how many parts altogether? So total number of parts are 2 plus 1 plus 3, which is 6 parts. Now we have to find what? We have to find the value of each part. So 54 is to be divided by 6. So dividing 54 by 6, we get the value of each part. So each part has the value of $9. Now let us see how it is being divided between Angel, Lucy and Ali. So here are 3 of her friends, Angel, Lucy and Ali. And Angel is getting 2 parts of $9. Lucy is getting 1 part of $9. And Ali is getting 3 parts of $9. So let us see how much. So 9 into 2, Angel gets $18. Lucy gets 9 into 1, which is $9. And Ali receives 9 into 3, which is $27. Again, check it, children. When we check this all, we find that $18 plus $9 is 27, plus $27, we get $54. This is how she divided $54 among 3 of her friends, Angel, Lucy and Ali, in the ratio 2:1:3. Understood, children? So important thing, finding total number of parts, then finding the value of one part. For finding value of one part, the total amount is divided by total number of parts, which was 6, which we get as $9. Very good. Keep practicing. Now here you have a question, children. You have a question for you all, and one who will solve this question correct will be appreciated in the next video. So here is a question. Sally and Bob share $9,000 in ratio 2:1. Find the share of each one. So I want, children, you to post this answer in the comment box. One who posts the correct answer will be appreciated. So thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Keep watching. The next video will be continuation of this topic. We are going to learn about direct and inverse proportion. Thank you. Have a good day.